In this session today, we will be looking at certain text functions in MS Excel. The first function is the left function, which is used to extract specified number of characters from the left side of the string. The function takes two arguments. The first argument is a string whose character needs to be extracted, and the second argument are the number of characters to be extracted. For example, here when we want to extract two characters of the word computer from the left side, we mention the computer as the first argument, and in the second argument we write the number 2. And this function gives output as C and O, which are the leftmost two characters of the string. Another example where we have the number of characters to be extracted from the same word computer as 10. Now the computer word consists of 8 characters, and the number of characters that need to be extracted are more than 10. So the entire word will be shown as output. In the third case, we are not giving the second argument. So in this case, only the one leftmost character will be extracted. Now in the case where a cell A1 contains a string as MS Excel, in that case, when we want to extract the leftmost characters of the cell A1, say 4 characters, in that case, the output is going to be MS space E. So that space is considered as one of the character while doing the extraction. In the second example, where we have the same string of the A1 cell and the number of characters are mentioned as 2, in this case the output will be MS. In the third case, where A1 is not acting as a cell reference, it is itself is a string, and in this case the two leftmost characters are going to be A1. The second function is a right function, which works exactly similar to the left function, except that for the difference that extraction happens from the right side of the string. The function takes two arguments. The first one is a string argument, and the second one is number of characters that needs to be extracted from the right side. In the first case, the right function will extract 4 rightmost character from the string computer, and that will lead the output as UTER. In the second case, the number of characters that needs to be extracted are 10, which is greater than the length of the string. So in this case, the entire word computer will be shown. In the third case, the second argument is not mentioned, so the output will be the one rightmost character, which is equal to R. When for the right function, the first argument is given indirectly in terms of the cell reference. Here, for example, A1 is the cell that contains the string as MS Excel. And in the case when we want to extract 4 characters of this cell A1, the output will be XCEL, which are the 4 characters of the string MS Excel from the right side. For the same string, when we want to extract 2 characters from the right side, we mention 2 as the argument, second argument, and the output is going to be EL. For the third case, A1 is not acting as a cell reference, it itself is acting as a string, and in this case, while extracting 2 characters, the output will be A1. The third function is the mid function, which is used to extract the middle part of the string. The mid function takes 3 arguments. The first one is the string argument. The second and the third one are the 2 number arguments, where the second argument is the starting place from where the extraction starts, and the third argument are the total number of characters that needs to be extracted from the starting place. For the first case, here the string computer is given, and the extraction will happen from the second character of the word computer, that is O, and starting from O, 3 characters will be extracted. So in this case, the output is equal to OMP. In the next case, where the starting place of extraction is the sixth character, and starting from the sixth character, 5 character needs to be extracted. So the output becomes T, which is the sixth character, then seventh is E, R, the space is becoming the fourth character for the string that needs to be extracted, and the fifth one is S. So the output is T, E, R space S. In the third case, the extraction starts from the first character, and starting from the first character only one character is extracted, and thus the output is only the letter C. In case of the mid function, when the argument is given in terms of the cell reference, so here the cell A1 contains the string MSXL, and when we want to extract 5 characters of this string starting from the second place, it will give us the output as S, which is the second character. Starting from the second character, 1 space will be counted as the second one of the character, then E, X, C. So the output is going to be S space E, X, C. In this case, the starting place is first character of the same string, and the number of characters are 3. So the first character is M, second character is S, and the space is the third character which is getting extracted. So the output is MS and space. So here in the output we are not able to see the space, but there are 3 characters. The last one is the case where the extraction happens from the third character, which itself is a space in the A1 cell, and starting from that character 6 characters are extracted. So the space is one of it, and Excel word has 5 characters. So the output is mentioned as space and then Excel. The next function is the upper function, which is used to convert all lowercase alphabets to the capital letters, that is the uppercase. The function takes only one argument. It is a string argument. For example, in the first case, the function has its argument where the first letter of the argument is capital and the rest of the letters are small. The upper function will convert all these small letters to capital. In the second case, the argument itself is in capitals, so there is no change observed in the output. The third case works similarly, giving output in capital. Next, we have an argument given through a cell reference. We have cell A1 containing the string MSXL, which has a combination of capital and small letters. But the upper function will convert all in caps in the output. For the last case, the argument A1 is not the cell reference, and after the conversion the output is capital A1. Lower function works exactly the reverse way, converting uppercase letters to lowercase. The next function is a proper function. It capitalizes the first letter of every word or the letter which follows non-alphabetic character like number or a special character, and the rest of the letters are changed to lowercase. It takes only one argument like upper and lower functions. In the first case, the starting letters of the word T, I and E are kept capital and others are changed into smaller case. In the second case, the letter N, which is followed by hyphen, and the letter R, which is followed by space, are capitalized in the output. In the last case, first letter S of Sam is kept capital and others are converted to small letters. In the second word, the first letter D and the letter S, which is followed by apostrophe, are capitalized. The next one is the len function, which is used to find the length of the string, meaning the total number of characters including spaces, special characters given in the string. In the first case, the word air has 3 characters, space is the 4th character and the word India has 5 characters. So the output is 9. In the second case, the output is very obvious. The third case includes numbers, special characters and space. Each one of them is counted as one character. So the total length in this case is 14. The last one is the trim function, which is used to remove extra blank spaces enter between the two words or in the beginning or at the end of the arguments. In the first case, extra spaces between the words this and is are removed. In the second case, the leading spaces appearing before the first word this are removed. And in the last case, all trailing spaces appearing after the word excel are removed.